Hello boys and girls, we're going to be doing some adding today and we're going to be using our number lines to help us do that. Now we had a little look at our number lines last week and we discovered that our number lines go in order from 0 the whole way up to 20 and the numbers get bigger and bigger as we move across them. So from 0 over to 20 they get bigger and bigger and bigger. So when we're adding, we usually see a little cross like this and we call that the plus or the add sign, and the plus or the add sign is usually in the middle of two numbers, for example 2 and 4, and when we see that together we know that both of those numbers need to be added together and that the answer is going to get bigger as well. So we're going to try a few examples together with our froggy fingers and then it'll be over to you to try some in your numeracy jotter. So I've got my number line back again, so it would be a good idea if you could get your number line out again too. You don't need to write anything down at this stage, but you do need your froggy finger with you and your number line, and we're going to do some sums together just as a little practice before we start writing anything down. So the first adding sum that we're going to try together is 4 add 3. We're going to write the equals sign here and our answer is going to go beside the equals sign. So as you can see, we've got the adding sign in the middle, which means our answer is going to get bigger, and we're going to move across the number line in this direction, in the direction of the numbers getting bigger. We're going to jump forward. Okay, so the first part of the sum is the number 4, and the first part of the sum always tells you where you need to start for your number sum on the number line. So the first number is 4, so we need to put our froggy finger on the number 4. So I'm on the number 4. The second part of the sum tells us how many times your froggy finger must jump. So this number is, what number is this? The number 3. So we know that our froggy finger needs to jump 3 times. So we're going to start at 4 and we're going to jump 3 times. Maybe you could help me. Are we ready? We're going to count 3 and we're going to move 3 times. We're going to move 1. We're going to move 2. We're going to move 3. Now, where did we land? Where did the froggy finger land? What number is this? That's right, it's the number 7. So we know that our answer, we're going to write it beside the equal sign, is 7. So the next sum that we're going to try together is 6 plus, or 6 add 3. So we know that we're going to start at the number 6 on our number line because it's the first number there. So we're going to put our froggy finger on the number 6. And how many times are we going to have to jump? Which one is our jumping number? Yep, it's the number 3. So we're going to start on the number 6 and we're going to jump 3 times. Are we ready? Are we ready to count together? 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump. Where did we land? What number? That's right, it's the number 9. So we're going to write number 9 as our answer. So the last one that we're going to practice before we move on to writing them in our numeracy jotter is the sum 1 add 4. So where are we going to start? Are we going to start on the number 1 or on the number 4? Yep, we're going to start on the number 1. And how many jumps are we going to do? Is it going to be 1 jump or 4 jumps? It's going to be 4 jumps. Okay, so let's do that together. Starting at the number 1, we're going to jump 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. What answer have we landed on? Yep, we've landed on the number 5. So 5 would be our answer. And if you got that right too, fabulous. If you didn't, don't worry. We can keep trying it again. Making mistakes is good too, because making mistakes actually help us learn. For this part, you're going to need your numeracy jotter. And just like we did last week, you're going to try and split your page into 6 boxes so that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So remember, you can fold your page in half and that'll help you get the line down the middle. Once you've done that, make sure you've got a pencil nearby and that you've got a different colouring pencil or felt tip as well. So the first add and sum that we're going to try together is this. I'm going to write it in the first box, and it'd be really good if you could do that too. So the first one we're going to do is, we're going to do 5 add 3. So remember that the first part of the sum is where we start on our number line. So the first part is 5, so that's where our froggy finger is going to start. And the next part of the sum, the next number tells us how many times our frog has to jump. So we're going to start at 5 and we're going to jump 3 times. Sometimes people find it useful to draw a little line underneath the amount of times that they've jumped. So I'm going to do it like that too. You don't need to, but if you think it's helpful, you can try that at home. So I'm going to start at 5 with my froggy finger, and I'm going to jump 3 times. So we're going to jump 1 jump, 2 jumps, and 3 jumps. So what number have we landed on? I want you to write the answer here. That's right, it's the number 8. So you write in your answer there, and if you got the answer 8, I want you to give yourself a big tick. So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to start at 4 and we're going to add 2. So grown-ups, you'll probably find that your children are probably getting some of these answers just because they know them from their number facts, which is brilliant, but I would urge you to encourage your children to use their number line no matter what, even just to check their answer, because using the number line is a skill in itself and it'll be useful for the next few days with other number work that we're going to be doing and looking at. So 4 add 2. We're going to start with our froggy fingers at what number? What number comes first in our sum? That's right, so we're going to start at 4 and we're going to jump 2 times because it's 4 add 2. So we're jumping 1 and 2. So I want you to write the answer here. What number did we land on? That's right, if you wrote the number 6, I want you to use your other coloured pen or your felt tip and give yourself a big tick. If you didn't get it right, don't panic, have another go, and I know that you'll get it the next time. You're all doing really well. So 4 add 2, I started at 4 and I jumped 2 times, so 1 and 2. So I jumped, or my froggy finger landed on the number 6. Well done. So for the next part, I want you to pause the video and I want you to copy these 4 last sums into the 4 boxes. Once you've done that, you can hit play again and we'll go through the answers together. Okay, hopefully by this stage you will have had a go by yourself at the 4 last questions or the 4 last sums. I'm going to go over them with you just to make sure that we're doing them okay, in case anybody needs a little bit of help as well. So for 3 plus 4, hopefully we started at the number 3 and we jumped 4 times. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see I've landed on 7, so our answer is 7. So well done if you got the answer 7 right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 6 plus 2. Hopefully you will have started at the number 6 and you will have jumped twice. So 1 jump and 2 jumps. So if you land on 8, it means your answer to 6 plus 2 will be 8 and you have got it right. Super. So let's try 9 plus 1. So hopefully you will have started at the number 9 And we've got a very lazy frog for this one, because this frog has only jumped once. It's only went to the number next door. It's only jumped to 10. So if you got the answer 10, fantastic, well done. And for the last one here, we had 8 plus 4. So you will have started with your froggy finger on the number 8, and you will have jumped 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you hopefully will have landed on the number 12, 1 and 2. So I'm going to put up 6 more sums on the screen. They're going to be slightly bigger numbers, and if you would like to continue watching this video and doing some other sums, turn to the next clean page in your numeracy jotter, and again make sure you have 6 boxes. So here are 6 more challenges, or 6 more sums. You'll notice that we've moved closer to the end of the number line. So take your time and have a go at these. You might want to pause the video and then we'll come back and we'll look at the answers together again. Okay, so this one was 12 plus 3. So if you want to do it with me again on your number line, just to make sure that you've got the answer right, you can do that. So 12, we're going to start at 12 and we're going to jump 3 times with our frog. So 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 15. 14 plus 4, so we would have started on the 14 and jumped 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we landed on 18. So this time we had to jump a little bit further. We had to jump 5 times. So we started down at 11, but we went on a longer journey. So we went 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jumps, 4 jumps and 5 jumps. So that got us to 16. And then 10 plus 4. So we had to start down at 10 and we jumped 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you landed at 14, that was brilliant. You can give yourself a tick as well. So 17 plus 2, a little bit further up the number line, but we only had to jump twice, so that wasn't too bad. So 1 jump and 2, so you should have landed at 19. Well done. For our last question, we started at 14 and we did do some more jumping. Actually, we had to jump 6 times. So this frog wanted to venture right to the end of the number line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My goodness, that frog got to the very end of the number line and it made it to 20. So really well done, boys and girls. That was a long video and that was a lot of hard work. So really, really well done. I'm really proud of all of you. I'll speak to you again tomorrow for some more number work. Bye.